Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again to Minecraft from the Fog. Last time we had a very harrowing escape, ending in an almost surreal, dreamlike landscape appearing before us. We clawed our way down out of the deep dark, up through almost drowning in a frozen lake, and onto this perplexingly serene scene. Of course, there was one known visitor waiting for us when we arrived. And much like the villages before us, they have no idea what's coming. I've always talked about how the circumstances of my arrival must seem to the villages we interact with, especially since that time I arrived at Dunwich in the rain, them having no idea the mad science I would be doing just around them. But this one feels different. Much like Dunwich, they also have no idea what lurks just below, but imagine one morning you awake to find some person crawling up out of the frozen lake beside your village. The story writes itself. And that's before they even know what kind of horrible things I'm going to be doing here. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing here yet. But we'll get some ideas once we step right up and introduce ourselves. Actually, before we go inside, we should probably check out what's in this little house right here. Seems they've stacked up their pumpkins nice and high. Seems they're getting ready for Halloween. A purple bed, so they've got taste. This house is abandoned, right? Well, if it weren't for the lack of inventory space, I would certainly be pocketing that what amounts to cash. But they've got themselves a campfire going. They appear to be right on the edge of a snow biome. So once we get up here, maybe we can see what this village is all about. The architecture certainly looks a bit different. Oh, look, I've never seen this before. Torches on stone posts? Some kind of trapdoor contraption over here. Maybe there's some things I can learn from you guys. No, the frozen lake actually wraps all the way around. It's almost like the ones up on the hill live without snow, but the ones down below are partially covered in it. Howdy, folks. You all just hang out in the tub? None of you have jobs, but you do appear to be wearing winter jackets. Maybe this is all meant to be a wintry biome. You over there, you're a farmer. What kind of things will you sell me? Yeah, just the usual bread and wheat, although you guys gotta have a couple of farmers, so you're good on food. And presumably you'll unlock more things if we trade with you enough. I wonder, do different biome villages have different trades? I should do some digging in the nearby caves. Hello. Speaking of, look at that! Somebody's built their house into a cave. Maybe I don't need to bring my evil to them. Maybe they're already fully aware of what goes on down here. They don't seem to be too afraid of it. They're certainly not afraid of falling. Jeez, have these guys ever heard of railings? Yes, these guys fully embrace the occult. Look, they've got lit jack-o'-lanterns, campfires all over. They built their houses into a cave? Oh, I think I'm gonna get along with these guys real well. Once again, I'll defer to you guys for names for this place. What are you? Are you gonna be... Ooh, you've got an eye patch. Are you... Oh, you're a weaponsmith as well. Wait, you're our only weaponsmith. Okay, yeah, we are definitely gonna want to be trading heavily with this village. But it looks like that's actually gonna require us to invest in them, not the other way around. That combination rain and snow falls over this place. Yeah, the biomes in Minecraft are extremely strange, but wow, I am loving how surreal this village is. If I came out of the experience that I just did, one might even assume that none of this is real, that all of this is some kind of projection meant to give me the illusion of escape. It's unlike anything we've seen before. And that's saying something. So many houses. Look, built into the mountainside? These guys are in tune with nature. Look, it looks like we've got a toolsmith here as well. This place, if we can establish trade with them, could be our new hub for things like tools and such. Only thing is, where is this place? I have no idea where I am in relation to somewhere else. I need to go into the mines and get myself some redstone for the sole purpose of crafting myself a compass. Ooh, there's a cave right beside you. Look at that. That could be our thumbnail, potentially. But such a beautiful place. There's a lot of potential thumbnails. We're gonna head into here and see what they've got on the immediate surface. I'm not ready to head back down yet, which is like the only reliable way back out, but who knows if that warden's going to be reset. Kitty? I guess the kitties use these little boat things too. You want to get out? No, you're fine in there. So are you guys stuck? Or like... Yeah, it kind of seems actually like you were stuck since you all come out the instant I do this. Alright, well... I can't tell with the rain and the snow, but I've been walking around so long it seems like maybe it might be dark soon, and that it might be a good idea for me to head down into their caves and just start doing some exploring, because with this terrain, which I'll have to work on in the future, that'll be one of my public works projects, I'm kind of worried about trying to defend them from mobs. Not like I can do anything, even if I do find stuff down here. My inventory is completely full. But there are mobs down here. Oh, this is so cool. All of this just at the surface. Pools of water with magma over there. Well, I'll tell you what. I can store some of my less valuable stuff in your chests. Stuff that I won't necessarily need to come back for. But I'll consider this collateral. Things that I would like to get back. Not critical if I lose them, but something to incentivize me to find this village again, as if I needed anything else. And my first act of public service is complete. As per usual, there is a ton of things down here. But hopefully a cavern this large will go deep enough, preferably not underwater, to get me some redstone. Yeah, punch is really, really great against things like creepers. Part of the problem is we're just so low on certain things. Like, a lot of our tools are actually very close to breaking. I see you followed me here as well. Oh, I got actually more scared by the little shadow I saw skittering away in the dark. Get out of here, Junior. Oh, I think this actually leads us... I think this is exactly where we just left. Which means I do actually know... Let's put some torches up here that can be seen from down below. That means that I know for a fact there's redstone down here. It's just going to be a matter of getting to it that's scary. I would prefer to avoid that whole area, if at all possible. Now we're back down to deep slate level, which means we can find redstone, but we're also dangerously close to where our last encounter with the warden was, and dangerously close to running our cursor over an Enderman. You see those two little purple dots? Oh, dangerous diamonds. Dangerous, dangerous diamonds. But I'm gonna go for them. There we are. Oh, I should have left the diamond spot. I should have left the most valuable stuff behind. That way if I die, it's at least permanently somewhere. Jesus. Haha. Oh. Alright, this is actually kind of cool. I built myself like a spiral staircase coming down from this dripstone column. Puts us back here, but this whole area should be pretty much safe, right? So weird how when you stare back through the Skulk, other textures almost seem... Okay, it was a cave noise. Other textures almost seem like a glitch, like in the way that they're framed by it. Because when you're in there, you lose all sense of depth, and it just takes your whole perception. Ah, here's some good. I didn't want to get all the way down to the side of the lava because, well, we're currently carrying like 40 diamonds worth of diamonds. So, yeah. Oh, and there's more deep dark over there. Oh, I just never learned my lessons. I never ever did. That's a witch. Was low on the list of things I might encounter here, but I suppose we can still kill her and see if she's got anything good. I aspire to be a witch. Wow, she really did just disappear around this corner. Hang on. You're making it real hard for us to get the drop on you. Wow, you really wedged yourself up in here. No, get back! Look at me chasing a witch through a cave. This is, like, the 4th down on the list of things I expected to be doing today. You even think about throwing one of your evil potions at me? Ah, now I just gotta deal with the poison. What did you give me? Oh, wait. I think the witch might have led me to more diamonds. She's also killing me. I should stay on top of that. I had discounted the threat, but, like, it really is something that, like, kind of has to be done. I shouldn't be moving forward, because I can hear, like, other skeletons and stuff. Grab you. And use. And anybody else? No, it does not seem so. So, if it's growing over here, but there's no, like, cave entrance, does that mean that if we tunnel through this, that, like, there has to be more nearby, like on the other side? I don't know. That's not what I'm here for right now. I have to cut my losses. I've found redstone, which means I have the materials to make a compass and get back home. Actually, since we did end up tunneling back into here, it kind of doesn't matter if I make the compass, because I can sort of follow my way back through here. But I also kind of don't want to, because it's a long way back. It's going to be a gauntlet of enemies. Like, I don't really know the way back through. I mean, I was prepared to do it before, but if we can make our way overland, a land route would be even better. I've heard that these are actually an extremely good source of XP. You do not want to break with one of these, though. Oh, yeah, actually, it's pretty decent. Yeah, I'm only doing this because we have a bunch of them that we can use. There is actually science that I want to do with them, because I do sort of understand how they work now. Ah, it spreads. Kill a mob near a Skulk catalyst. Okay, and then it spread. Okay, so it happened because we killed the zombies. So I guess what that means is that we kill them, and that causes this stuff to spawn? Which makes sense, because it is made out of the XP. Okay. I'm hatching ideas. One of them being, throw you into the fire. Goodbye. Oh, look at the way the moon peeks down into this cave. Reflecting off the surface of the still waters. This is beautiful. And just as quickly, it's gone. Hi. Yep! Oh wow, I didn't realize I'd interrupted, like, the convention. Do you all gather around the bells like the villagers? Die. Ah, such a service I'm doing these people. You don't seem to have gone to bed. Are you actually, like, stuck? You can get out. Like, you can see that you can, right? Here, come on. Up onto the sand, buddy. Boom. More public service. I saved you from drowning. I mean, you'd been here for, like, a couple days, probably, but... There you go. But here comes the rising of the sun, and I intend to ride off into it. It'd be really nice if I had patience here with me. upon which we can build ourselves a compass, which will enable us to find a land route back home, and it's even more or less where I thought it was. Oh, thank goodness, because I was not looking forward to having to go back through the tunnels. And the long journey begins. It seems the frozen lake wraps around here as well. A lot more snow, which... Uh-oh, I hope there's no deep snow, because we don't have leather boots. But the compass points us in this direction, which means if we stay offset to it from the right, we could just about make it. Actually, how far does this river go? Because I actually have kind of an idea. So if we build this right here, right? Go like that, build ourselves a boat, and then this is going to seem like so illogical to those who haven't seen this, but it is a thing. We get on the boat, and we can take right off. Oh, I love that about this game. My brother told me about this when we were doing our creative world, and it is so funny and cool. But sadly, that's the end of the ride. And we have to use the boat as just a regular boat. There's an unfinished portal right there. Making a note of its location would actually be really useful to us. If only because if we can activate it, it could make a good stepping stone on the way to that village. Who knows how far away it's going to be in the Nether. But having that will be much easier to spot because it'll be high up. What goodies have you? Nothing. This might be one we've seen before. I think, yeah, now that I look at it this way, I think we've seen this before. Which means we must actually be pretty close to Dunwich, right? We need to get up high. We need to get on top of one of these trees and see what we can see. Let's just trim your top, get over here. Now the question is going to be, let me turn up the view distance a little bit. Can we see the pillager outpost? You're going to redo all that. I refuse to believe that ghosts aren't responsible for this. You're going to tell me it starts raining, dampening my view distance just as I put it up? That is a direct fourth wall breaking response from you guys. Oh God, actually, that... Okay, I am taking that as a direct confirmation. Not only are you guys haunting my character in the game, you're haunting me as a player. Well, unfortunately for you, I do still have my compass, which according to this, we should now be parallel directly with the coastline that we call home. So if we just keep heading this way... Haven't seen one of these in a while. However, I will happily take it for myself. There. You stop it. That was so creepy in the fog of a rainstorm, just you peering at me from behind a tree while I desecrate one of your monuments. The animals bear witness, or no witness. I really do wonder if they're coded to, like, increase in activity when you're doing stuff like this. I haven't seen them, I think, when I've been messing with those, but it seems like it would be a thing. That's one of the things I like about this mod, is the way they actually work is so mysterious. Is that... Yes! Oh, yes, we're coming at it from the side. Oh, the one lantern in the window acting as a beacon. Otherwise, I might have mistaken it for terrain or even Dunwich. Oh, we are actually not all that far at all. I know I say this every time, but it is so, so good to be home. Thanks for greeting me, Skulk sensors. That door is open once more. Yeah, I really am starting to think that I'm not just forgetful, that this is actually a thing. Now I'm certain this definitely was not placed by me. Is this a new behavior? I don't think we've seen this before. I come home to find my door open and nothing taken. Just one single block placed here, just to show that it can. Oh, let's get to smelting this gold. Actually, wait. What does happen if we try to smelt a block of raw iron? It just doesn't work. But if we go like this, presumably we can create, we can create them ourselves to condense them. So if you have a base station while mining, you could do that. That comforting glow from what is essentially a porch light. This isn't a haunted house, it's a haunted home. Liberty, justice, patience, you would not believe the week I've had. Where are you? Liberty, you're hiding. I can hear you. There you are. Hiding behind the furniture. I found you. Come on, the jig is up. Justice, what are you up to? Justice? Justice? Ah, there you are! Look, you're finally using the pipes. Ah, I am so proud of you. It's like taking your first steps. Can you swim back up, though? That's the thing. That's what I really want to know. Like, I don't know if you're able. Yeah, you can. Okay, oh, that is such a cool thing to come back to. Liberty, you and Justice were practicing this all weekend, weren't you? Well, it's put away for a total of 34 diamonds. Was that me? Did I accidentally click something just now, or did that actually just open by itself behind me? That makes a different sound and doesn't affect this door. You guys have told me that I can safely leave these things on because it won't stop them from pollinating flowers. It'll just make them docile to me and stop them from attacking me when I go to harvest their stuff, which I will certainly be using. I believe I also read somewhere that the beetroot that we found in the last episode and farmed some can be used to create red dye. So if that's actually the case, then our candle farm could actually be fully up and running. Hello? Oh my god. First they tried to talk to Liberty and Justice through the window, now they're trying to have a conversation with the chickens! Perhaps some kind of deal was struck in the Nether. Perhaps that's what Basement Chicken was waiting for all along. They're in cahoots! Look, the entire game, they've been trying to break these chickens out of their fence with the first farm, using the mobs to do so. Then, Basement Chicken watched our magic progress for the entire playthrough, and now these guys are acting as informants. It all makes sense now. I mean, not all of it, just noting the fact that it's happening. I have no idea what kind of things they'd actually talk about. Well, guess what? I'm in need of feathers. And just as quickly as a bunch of you died, more shall be reborn. Now let's try out that theory I had from earlier. So if we take a Skulk catalyst, right? And get the attention of this here spider. Hey, over here. That's right, come here, dum-dum! Oh yeah, no, they are definitely trying to stop me from learning here. I see you guys spawning on my roof. Hang on, I got 8 more where that came from. Okay, let's get another one. Jeez. Yeah, they are definitely working with the mobs. Alright, get over here. We'll use my front lawn. Actually, perfect. Come on. But it doesn't do anything. Or it reacted. It definitely did. But it didn't do what I wanted. Let's try it a second time. This time with some Skulk on the ground. What if we go like this and then kill you? Come on. Yes, we need to have Skulk around. Now, if I were to take this for myself, see, the question is, would I get more? It actually does seem to convert blocks. It converted the dirt to full Skulk. The question is, would I get more XP than just for killing them? Oh, it's actually spreading its way, worming deep into the earth. We don't really want to do it right here. And we get nothing for this stuff. Yeah, there may be merit to this, but it also may not be entirely worth it. I don't like the sounds that are coming out of you. Alright, in the morning we ride. So, I would actually kind of like to know, on this beautiful morning, is there anything you eat, like if we want to heal you? You won't take this carrot. Huh, hang on, this might actually be something I have to look up, because if I'm going to take you out, I want to know how I'm going to heal you. Short of making some healing potions, which I could also do. Okay, I just had a look, and apparently they will heal near hay bales only when a player is not riding them. Okay, so I'll just put these carrots back and understand that we basically have to park you at the end of the day. And there will probably be some hay bales at the village. We're also bringing with us a lead in case we should want to hit you up at the village. This should, if all goes well, be a fairly quick mission. Oh, let's ride. Oh, this feels so good. You are so unbelievably fast. I would like, if possible, to enchant this armor with feather falling, just so that you'll be a little less susceptible to fall damage, but this feels so amazing. It's like we're just sailing over the landscape, and I'm so glad that this is happening while we have BSL installed. This is reminding me of some of the coolest moments in Red Dead Redemption 2. An absolutely gorgeous-looking game that, I'll be honest, I actually never fast-traveled in that entire game. See, the other cool thing about horses is that they have auto-jumping enabled by default, which I don't really like to have on, but it's good to have with the horses because it just makes everything feel so easy. Yep, here we are at the Nether portal. Here's our first landmark. And now we just have to get down there and ride patience over the ice. Which seems like a bad idea on its face, but don't worry, Minecraft ice doesn't break under weight. Aren't there actually places, now that I think about it, where like at certain times of year you can drive trucks or even land planes on ice? I think I've heard of that being a thing. Yeah, patience is not quite as fast as rowing a boat over ice, but still gets the job done nevertheless. And following this, either over the mountains or in a loop around them, should get the village within our sight soon enough. Yet there is our crafting bench. Look at us riding through this icy canyon to bring horrors untold to a village after we climbed up out of the ice, after experiencing nightmares beyond their comprehension. Okay, we can use tools from horseback. We may have to build ourselves a little staircase for patience, because patients don't have the patience for climbing. And it would seem our path is complete. For the first time, we return. How you doing, guys? Just checking in. As you can see from my diamond-studded horse, I've got quite a few resources to work with. And as a thank you for saving me from where I came from, I figured I'd start investing some of those resources in your nice little town. starting with this. You might not recognize it at first, but believe me, these things are really useful, and I think they'll really enhance the ease with which I can do things for you. Believe me, this is helping me help you. So I think, as a reminder, as a little memento of the circumstances of our meeting, I know just where to place it. Are you spooked, Patience? Is there evil about this place? Yeah, you might have some sixth sense for what lies below. And speaking of what lies below, as darkness falls over this little town, it seems that one of the snowstorms has covered it, but of course, we know. This, I think, would be a perfect spot for us to begin building. You always know just when to show up. Our nether portal to this place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sitting directly above it. Down there somewhere is a hole leading straight down into the deep dark. Well, here we go. There's that. This should freeze over soon enough. Unless, of course, there's still some heat from what we're about to do. And just as with Dunwich and Innsmouth before it, the snowy mountaintop village has received a nether portal. Horrors atop horrors. I definitely do not want you going anywhere right now, so let's just make a fence post to lash you to. There you go. You've got your own little protective light. I am going to be taking these. And let's go see what we can see from this nether portal. It may have been a better idea to do this from higher up, but I just couldn't resist the symbolic value of placing this here. I should have brought some gold armor as well. Good luck. And there we see our compass going absolutely wild. I think maybe it would be a good idea to go out and get a sense of direction before coming through, so that we at least know which way to look. A mishap here would actually be quite disastrous right now, given all the hardware I'm wearing. Do not sprint forward. Actually, probably shouldn't take my pinky off the control key ever again. Man, I'm so used to having conquered my own little corner of the Nether. I almost can't comprehend. Wait. Oh, we're right directly behind another one, actually in line of sight. Man, the way distance compression works is so crazy. I think that must be the Dunwich portal. We can start building a staircase right now. Yep. Oh, it's good to see a friendly, familiar face. You're the Dunwich Iron Golem. The one who came through to create the border checkpoint in the previous part. Oh, I love it when stuff just falls into place like this. Yeah, you get that, little junior pig. I hear a pig. Can I maybe get someone to do my fighting for me? Oh, you've wandered a long way, but Nether sheep should actually be pretty close at hand. Wow, look at that. Oh, those... It's not safe to be standing here, but look, those roots even, like, hang over the lava pits. Look, he's just daring him to try something. Oh, he's not even. He's just gonna get him. He doesn't even bother fighting back. It just accepted its fate. Oh, you are a slayer of Poombas. You're actually doing a really good job of keeping Dunwich safe from any overflow. Hello. Did something die right here? Oh, that's a little weird. Maybe it's stuff that was destroyed when the Nether portal was created, and just happened to be in that spot, so it came through. Patience, you have no idea how lucky this spot actually is. Oh, and by the way, I know I said I would, like, defer to you guys for naming the horse, but Patience is just kind of stuck in my mind. Although we do certainly have a village to name. I just want to make myself some stairs so that we can have some very easily identifiable structures to make our way up there. Yeah, at this point, we don't even need to run another line of the Trans-Nether rail system. It's already all right here. Alright, actually, let's find Nether Sheep first. I feel like we should pay a visit, see how they're doing since they got their new paint job. Nether Sheep, you are over here somewhere. Oh, I hear you. But I won't be able to see you. That was one of the reasons I said yesterday that well, in the last part, that I was against painting Nether Sheep red because I'd never be able to find it. However, there you are, doing so good. You've learned to hide amongst the trees, probably popping out and grabbing unsuspected juniors. They all tell them bedtime stories about you. Don't wander too far. See, that guy doesn't have camouflage. He actually doesn't understand the Nether as well as you. But they tell their juniors, don't wander too far. Nether sheep will get you. That's just crazy talk, Mom. There's no such thing as sheep in the Nether. Oh yeah, they tell their juniors? Well, the Wraith of the Wreck has the ability to actually cool lava until it stops flowing entirely. And he uses those to make portals to the overworld and let in all kinds of overworldly creatures. But I guess the ghosts don't like the Wraith of the Wreck stealing their thunder as far as becoming a ghost story. You best start believing in ghost stories, Hoglins. You're in one. I don't mind buying some more loot from you, considering I stole it from the house on the lake. That one was transparent. I've never seen that one before, and it even looked like it might have been floating a little bit. Oh, in the bright light, I almost didn't see it. Also, it may have been accidental, but I don't recall placing that torch. Alright, let's get back. It's during the daylight hours, and that's when it's best to ride back with patience. Alright, we're ready to go now. Thanks for waiting. Patiently. You give me the cold shoulder after that one? Ride like the wind, Patience! Which, actually, your name doesn't exactly imply speed. That's hilarious. It's like, I didn't build the ceiling high enough, and so as I'm going down, I'm just thunking my head on the ledges as we go. Wow, it feels so amazing to be able to literally ride off into the sunset. Oh, here's a good time to test out our attack. Bang. Oh, come on. Don't get hurt. Do the hurting. Ah, we can actually. But, it might be kind of difficult to... Yeah, you're actually real hard to hit. I mean, I can charge this up, but it doesn't work the way I expect it to. Okay, you're taking entirely too much damage. We need to get out of here. No, come on, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh, I expected this to do more. Alright, we need to get you... this just became really dangerous. We need to get you back home and next to some hay bales. You may have even overshot it. You don't want to ride in the water? I mean, it makes sense, but it would be safer. These trees are just so hard to navigate in. There was like one hit that seemed to do like a ton of damage to you. But we're almost there. We just have to make it a little bit farther. Come on. Of course, we're not out of the woods yet until you're in your fence. Nope, 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 nope. Get in there. You won't start to heal until you've eaten some hay. There you go. Now. You tried to kill my horse. That's what I like to see. Literally imprison your soul. Right this way, folks. Boop, boop. There we are. You too, don't be shy. Look, I love how it stops at the fence, but it spreads all over. Actually, now that I think about it, if this is how this stuff is created, think about all the souls that must be down in that cave. Hey, holding up, Patience. You're doing a little better. Probably need to give you some time. I used to be an adventurer like you. Looking out my window and seeing that texture, it almost makes me think of, like, finally waking up from the dream that allowed me to believe I had escaped the deep dark. And this is its way of creeping back into my reality. Those of you who watched a certain Let's Play I did will know what I'm referencing. Now, I had kind of an idea in between episodes, based on something that I've seen while out and about, but never actually showed in the videos themselves. Hello, these candles are out. I certainly didn't do that. Liberty, did you put them out? I don't think so. You guys tried to get me to basically exploit a dupe glitch on Liberty, and while I can't exactly afford another one right now, although I'm sure Liberty would have loved to have had another brother or sister, now would actually be a pretty good time for something I've been thinking about doing. Liberty, keep that on you because you're going to need to use it as ID. Now, follow me right this way. Let's leave the door open so that you can get out. Yep. Liberty, I've fallen and I can't get up. She rushed to my aid. All right, this way. We're going on a little field trip. Come on, vamonos. Everybody, let's go. Come on, let's get to it. I know that we can do it. Where are we going? Straight to heck. Now, unfortunately, this will require some element of danger as we make our way back to the place where you came from. Yeah, and she's hesitant to follow forward, but it might just be worth it. Nope. I'm faster. There, Liberty! Liberty, see? Oh, I don't have time for you guys. You know, you guys are making this almost like a Walking Dead bottle episode. Just throwing some random danger of the week while we go on this otherwise peaceful mission. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Right here. Oh, you're Liberty, so the other one's over here. Come on. Liberty, this is the friend you were in the cage with. It's your long-lost buddy. I noticed her out here one day when I was coming back from a trip. I noticed her glow in the woods. It was late at night. You two can catch up. You're a curious thing, huh? Yeah. Oh, you guys have fun for a little bit, okay? I'm just gonna mill around for a little bit and you guys chill. Maybe climb a tree together. Oh, look. They're chasing each other. They're playing. How cute is that? All right, well, they moved apart. It's going to start to get dark pretty soon. It does take longer than I thought to walk back. Did you have fun on your little play date, Liberty? Oh, that was so cool. Maybe one of these days we'll bring the other one back with us. But for now, I think it's time to just call this a day. Sometimes you don't go for progression. Sometimes you don't go for colonizing foreign lands and imposing your will on them. Sometimes you just do a nice thing for a playful fairy. And sometimes you kill some of their former captors. And I relish that part of the trip as well. Come on in now. You missed. Let's get you to bed. I could use the rest as well, for certain. You're not ready for bed yet? You're still so excited from today? Come on, you can play with Justice. Look at you, you stupid trapped moron. Enjoy watching me sleep. Oh, right. I swear, when there's a zombie, it's like when you're trying to go to bed and then you remember, oh, right, I forgot to brush my teeth. Nice chainmail. Ooh, even allowed you to survive an extra hit. Ooh, but what have you dropped for me? Chainmail leggings. Mine's a little bit better, but, it's still stylish. And I've never had one before. More Skulk for me? I guess you were just a little bit out of range. But that's good, that gives us a little bit of a visualization for what we're working with. Oh, and for those of you who talk about how I leave behind golden apples, I have 5 golden apples and 2 enchanted golden apples. I have no idea what they actually do. I can look it up before the end of this episode. But for now, I'm just going to get to bed. Rise and shine. Oh, look at you enjoying the view. How's your health doing? You are fully back up. Excuse me. Okay, this is not allowed. This is not allowed at all. Oh, but can you see me from behind glass? This is actually a good opportunity to test this out. I don't think you can. Oh, wait, can I stealth segment this? Oh, this is like playing Outlast. And I do have an idea for you. I don't want you following me upstairs, but if I can get past you, I can maybe use you to test something. Okay, you go in there. I'll sneak by. I don't know if you guys can hear footsteps or not, but I'd rather not take the chance right now. Okay, run away, run away, run away. You're more or less already where I need you, but I don't want you to move off too far at the wrong moment. Right here. Goodbye, and goodbye. There we go. Oh, it'll spread on stone as well. How cool would it be if we just slowly, if mobs do indeed spawn here, turn this entire thing into a Skulk chamber? Oh, look, it'll even attach itself to glass. Oh my god, that is always the worst. Of course, I look away for half a second and you're gone. It's always when I look over and I see movement of what I think is a zombie, and then I realize that it's not moving like a zombie. And I see the hair of what seems to be a player. Because let's think back to where this legend comes from in the first place. The idea of a player joining a single-player world and stalking you throughout your game. I feel like in moments like that, where you actually physically see it moving away before you can catch up to it, that's when it gets back to the root of the fears that inspired this mod in the first place. And gets that visceral reaction. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to get some levels up so that I can enchant a book, see what comes next, and end up going back down into the deep dark. Because there's a lot more that I want to see. There we go, we are now level 30. Which means we should be able to get full enchantments on a book. Now, at the moment, I'm kind of just trying to cycle through them so that I can see what enchantments we can actually stock up for ourselves. But what I really want, like if there's any enchantment that I super duper want right now, it's the one that enables you to get infinite arrows out of a bow, because that's going to make things so much easier for us. Yes, yes, awaken the spirits. We're going to be needing their assistance very shortly. Oh, and some of you in the comments said that the reason I noted there's red glow coming off of them is because these things are actually electrically sensitive, which means they can interact with redstone. We can use these as sound sensors, so maybe we'll figure out some use for that in the near future. We can enchant this book with Blast Protection 4. There we go. And if we put in another one, we can get Aqua Affinity, which we don't really need, Also, it seems that using the level 3 on a book does not get you additional properties. So it is better when enchanting a new thing to do the object itself and not a book. Oh my god! I've never seen one of you glide through a wall before! That ability throws everything I thought about you into question. Did you come out to check out Justice? Okay, so 2 shovels with efficiency 2 can be combined into efficiency 3. Might as well recycle the old one. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give the chest plate blast protection 4. Oh, we can't? Why not? What about you? We can give you blast protection. What about the boots? No, so it only applies to certain things. However, we can give you unbreaking too. Alright, I'm a little confused about how that works. Let's just find out if it is actually possible. Yes, we can make red dye from beetroot. So that is their new purpose. And I suppose we will start farming it along this side, since it doesn't really matter what goes here. Now we can start breeding you chickens, and we'll get a whole ton of XP from that. Okay, so if we put in 2 of you, we do that. It's not really worth the extra diamond, because we could use the 3 to make a whole other axe. We actually should have made a whole other axe, because we could have gotten some better enchantments. I've actually just noticed that we do have the piercing book, which will... Oh, it won't let us do it. Why? Oh, look at the way the sun reflects off of the glass. It's like the whole thing almost turns into a lighthouse. Which, by the way, some of you suggested would not actually be a bad addition to our accommodations. Maybe that'll be something to build in the next episode. Ah! Checkpoint guards slacking! Guards! You have to do everything yourself these days. I'm at the point where, like, it's almost not worth the inventory space to bring gold armor through. But it's just so irritating. This cabin by the lake is actually a surprisingly good spot to lay our head, because it sets our spawn point right here outside the portal, and it's so far down that nobody else is ever actually going to sleep here. Now, the problem that I was running into before, and the reason I kept summoning the warden, is because I think somewhere in these tunnels, there's an area where on the other side of some Skulk, there's a Shrieker, but I can't see it to get to it. I make enough noise to activate it, but I can't kill it before then. So I think what I need to do... I do have a somewhat dangerous plan. Oh, if we jump, it actually doesn't make a noise when we land. Okay, that is extremely useful. That's kind of unintuitive, but useful. Alright, that's going to help us out a lot in that case. As long as we can avoid jumping on top of these things, we do have leeway in how we move around. This is where we had some difficulties. Now, what we need to do, essentially, because around here I know that there's problems, is place these things and very quickly get out of dodge, because placing them by itself is going to make sound. I know. Run! They're not gonna like that. Go! It didn't draw a response, so it is based on number, not on loudness. Noted. Very, very noted. Of course, we should still be ready to move at a moment's notice. Now, let's see what kind of pathway this might have cleared. Oh, right, I should also take a night vision potion. Wow. We blew straight through this. But you're still making... There's still something here. We're still... Oh, that's so not good. Did not solve our problems. Stop that. Oh, it's always the worst when they pass behind something as you're moving, because you're reacting in shock, and then they're gone when it comes out on the other side. Even more deep dark, and even more diamonds. Ooh, whole bunch, too. Okay, be straight with me. Is it like some kind of anomaly that I haven't found what I'm supposed to be looking for yet? Because I've been to a lot of these biomes, some of them quite huge like this one. And I'm starting to feel kind of annoyed because it's been like, I don't even know how many hours. Easy does it. Easy as pie. It's just like disarming a bomb. You never forget. Bye! And I guess that's how we find out if there are any others in proximity. Seriously, though, it is beyond annoying. I've literally... This recorded session is now about to be an hour. And I started right after the Liberty field trip, so... The fact that I've been walking around for this length of time and still can't find what I'm looking for... Diamonds honestly feel more like a taunt at this point. Okay. Is this me? Well, there's a red torch over there. This must be, if anything, from before even making it to the cave. If anything, I must actually be closer to Dunwich. Reminder that I'm still not sure what they can actually do as far as getting to me in here. There we go. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Nope, it's here as well. Got you. Nope, we gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Into the wall. Set into the wall! Okay, so we're somewhere new, but something tells me we're not anywhere useful. I literally don't even know where I am. Like, I've been doing so much tunneling, I couldn't even figure out how all this connects to our cave. Ooh, another music disc. I don't know if finding more of these things actually indicates that I'm getting closer. No, there was another one. Of course there was. Of course there was another one. Or you. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Let's go, 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 go. I don't know how fast you are, but I don't want to find out. Maybe this will hold you back some? Oh, look at all these diamonds. If only I could get them. Is this thing finally gone? Hope so. How many diamonds are we carrying at this point? 17. We have found 17 diamonds and a music disc before we find whatever these things are supposed to lead to. Been through who knows even how many of these biomes. I give up at this point. This is not worth the time investment. Great. Yeah, there's no point in destroying these. It is going to summon a warden no matter what. And if we destroy this, it's going to summon a warden. This is so... Oh, please tell me you can't activate this. Please tell me you can't activate this. I can't fight you. I have yet to hear that one. Okay, I'm getting out of here. God, so now you're imitating my mining sounds as well? That's so much worse than the footsteps, which I've grown accustomed to. Some of you said that I can view my coordinates by pressing F3, and I assume that 19, that negative 19 right there on block, that shows my altitude, right? So right now I'm 16 below the surface, so I just have to climb up here. Yep, don't care about you, Redstone. I'm just getting out of here. God, I've spent an hour and a half doing this, basically. I am bored to tears. Oh, God. So now we're hitting regular stone, which has me worried that 0 doesn't really mean sea level. Okay, a higher level cave is always a good thing. Maybe we can use this somehow. Certainly doesn't seem like we're above surface level, though, at pos 40. Nope. This is that cave. In spite of it all, I still somehow managed to come out basically where I came in. Wait. No, I didn't. I didn't come out basically where I came in. This is... Do you know where we are? This is the cave from the very first time we discovered the Deep Dark. This is... Oh my god. Look at how far we've come. I am in absolute astonishment. Okay, let's, Look, another thing I wanted to do in this part, if it didn't work out, of course I didn't intend to spend so much time on this, was to come over here and see what's beyond where we were earlier. Of course, I'm only going to try this a little bit, and we haven't been here in quite a long time. There it is. Here's where we had our very first encounter. Alright, we know how to survive now. And we know how to get rid of you. Funny how this one thing is what was holding back our multiple attempts to go through the cave before. Now it begins again, just when I thought I was out. Actually, that looks like one of my staircases. But I don't recall ever doing this. Have we just overlapped with this at some point? Yeah, there's like nothing here, and at this point, I think unless somebody can tell me a definitive way to get to whatever they're guarding, I'm done searching, because at this point, it is just not worth the time investment. I gotta get these things out on a schedule, and I gotta get at least an hour's worth of content in each video, and this ain't cutting it for me right now. Okay, that is our place. Alright, finally. Let's just put away our 17 diamonds that we found before we found the thing that we're actually looking for. Oh man, that annoys me so much. I thought I was so close. After the last session, I had like 45 minutes of usable material. And I'm so annoyed because I thought I was close to being done. Just had to go down there, find the thing that would have to be there for its size. Nope. Alright, Liberty. I have a surprise for you. Probably the most useful thing we retrieved down there. She's like, surprise? Oh, it's this. You like this one? Yep. She's so excited she wants to go dance with Justice. I love the way she dips herself down into the surface of the water. Let's bring back the chest since we have more than one of these things now. Just stick that right there. Well, at least somebody benefited from this expedition. Who wants to build a lighthouse? What are you? Excuse me? What are you? What are you? You're not really damaging me, but... Die? Die? Go away, please. I have no idea what these things are, and I've never seen them before in my life. Patience, you seeing this? Okay, let's clear some space in our inventory. What did you drop? Phantom membrane. Okay, well that's gonna have to be brought to the lab. What do we do with you? I mean, you don't seem to have actually given me any crafting recipes. I'm watching. You set this up. You sicked them on me. They're called phantoms? It's not very often that just in the overworld Minecraft, right at my base, I encounter something that I've truly never seen in this game before. This might have to be a longer episode. I think this world's starting to come apart. This is happening more and more. And that glitch that happens when I load into a world and the whole thing has to load in around me, that takes longer and longer with each passing login. Like, sometimes it's almost a full minute now. And I'm really starting to wonder if the integrity of this save isn't going. There you are. I was wondering when you'd show up in person since I took care of your flying monkeys. But this lighthouse is going to serve as a beacon, not just for its own light, but in its construction itself. And since we are building this out of Skulk, mostly out of spite for the experience we just went through, we're gonna need a whole lot more of the stuff. And since I don't feel like going down there, I think it's about time the local mobs made a contribution. Come on, let's just get you weakened. Smack them with the axe. See, why does it sometimes not work? Do spiders not contribute to it? Look at that. In the moonlight, the staircase actually looks like some twisting wisps of smoke or some kind of growth rising out of the Skulk Tower. Oh, this is going to be cool. I wonder if placing more of these things around will help. Maybe if we put some out here, well, we'll definitely need to spread the love around, but maybe if there's more in your vicinity, more will happen? More science. Will you trigger this? No. You'll react, but you won't do anything. Oh, as fortune would have it. Please, Grandma, I can't eat any more diamonds. Yeah, I know I said I wouldn't go back, but this is just the Dunwich system, so it's not really that hard to come down here, grab some stuff, and get out. But man, at this point, I really need a diamond hoe, because this thing is costing me so many levels to keep it repaired. But I don't know how to get Silk Touch. I can't guarantee that I'll be able to get it. Ooh, I'm actually now realizing we're gonna get the opportunity to see what night vision looks like in the Nether. This should be interesting. Oh, wow. Essentially what it does is it disables shaders. This looks very much like regular stock Minecraft. Like, even in its bare-bones state, it looks so threatening. And of course, what could be more threatening than a tower constructed literally out of thousands of undead souls, trapped screaming within its walls? If you don't think that's the most metal thing, then I just don't care to talk to you. Can we get an Enderman for this? Come on. I know you saw me see you. Come on, let's go. I am well protected, but I've got to be well protected over here. Come on. Don't you run from me. There we go, and it does work. Good, we've got some Enderman soul for our place now. Oh, and they taste delicious. Hey there, Mr. Creeper. Just a little closer, thank you. How about you? Come on, you can get closer than that. Man, the front of my house looks like a war zone. Like it's the front line and I'm trying to keep things out. Would you believe I'm actually trying to attract things here? Oh, you're having fun with me. Well, the tower is almost complete, and I am happy for that to be the case. You guys have told me that I can collect this in a bottle. Climbing this staircase is like ascending into the night sky. Which, once we get to the top, I suppose will be what we've done. Here we are. From out here, we can watch the sun set and the moon rise and look out over our kingdom. And where before we were trying to kind of lay low, we now want everyone to know who owns this land. A tower literally constructed out of the souls of my enemies, many of whom I personally killed. Well, it doesn't get any more evil overlord than that, does it? In fact, why don't we invite some guests up here? Wow, I've actually constructed something that allows my all-seeing eye to reach even further than the perception of Endermen. Of course, it's only from up high we can get a true appreciation for what it is we've accomplished. And what better place to look at it than from beside the very first tower we built? Oh yeah. Someone definitely lives under this lighthouse. Of course, this is basically a sour grapes construction, built to spite the warden and whatever it is they're guarding down there. I'm really curious to know what it is, but at a certain point, I just can't sink any more time into this. And so at this point, I'm willing to be meta. Some of you have been trying to cryptically drop hints saying that it's under some snowy mountain, but when I'm down there, I really have no way of figuring that out. And at this point, I'm willing to accept any kind of help you can give me. But until then, there is all kinds of other work that has to be done. We've got to go invest in that village, which, by the way, what should we name it? That village is so weird and cool. It almost seems like something out of, like, a fantasy story or something. Like they're just living up on that snow-covered mountain that shoots in ladders, changes in elevation. This series seems to have gotten so much weirder ever since I emerged from that ice, and occasionally I still think it's going to turn out I'm down there. I can see those stars almost when I close my eyes. And now I made it so I'll never not see them. But if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this mod out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. You always find a way to get in there right at the end, huh? And as always, I will see you in the next one. And not to spoil my plans or anything, but start thinking of names for Liberty's friend.